I am going to start today's reflection off with me reciting a prayer. It's essentially the prayer I offer at mealtime. It's a prayer I've done since I was a little kid. I was taught it by my mom. It's a Swahili prayer, and it's known as a Cephas. And the reason I'm reciting it is because in this reflection, I mention a character in a play whose name is Cephas, and he's a character who's questioning whether God is really looking out for him. So I just wanted to start today off with that particular prayer, just because I thought there was a little bit congruency there. Si fa so te sende qua mumba. Si fa so te sende qua mumba. One hand to give, one hand to receive. Si fa so te sende qua mumba. Give thanks and praise to the One Most High for providing this meal for us, for providing for us, for providing for our families, and for providing for our communities. Now I'll read the reflection. Their eyes were watching each other. A few weeks back, I sat in the passenger seat of my sister's car. She was driving us to a local farmer's market. We approached an intersection and began to swing left. A pedestrian, an older black man, was near the corner, and yes, he was watching us. Within seconds, my sister had started the turn, and within seconds, the older man had shouted, "You're going the wrong way." My sister quickly righted the car, and we went on to the market. I remember saying to her, "Black folk be watching each other," and she responding, "Thank God." In Sam Art Williams' 1979 play Home, the central character Cephas finds himself questioning God's whereabouts, questioning if God was truly watching for him. After his first love deserts the town they grew up in and marries another man, he wants to know whether God is on vacation, in Miami perhaps. After a harrowing journey north and choosing not to enlist in the Vietnam War, Cephas returned south to his home, where he worked the land to its glorified bounty. He poured his heart into this land, and that is where he met back up with his first love. His home, his love, his God was never quite far from him. I venture to say that in his questioning of God, he was watching him. Their eyes were watching each other. The play, which I saw this past Sunday at the Roundabout Theater in New York City, reminded me that through a diligent attention, through an empathic emulation, mimicking even, we can both develop and find our inner selves, our character, skill, and morality. By keeping eyes on an inspiring lot of people, places, or things, whether that lot be in books, friends, and aunties, uncles, or first role models, when we imitate and mimic, we can become the best of ourselves. Who inspires you? Who do you love? If there was something in them that you could copy or mimic, what would it be?